Bullet holes and bodies in the capital Bujumbura. The scars of conflict are easy to find in Burundi. Wounds that have barely healed as the violence continues. President Pierre Nkurunziza wants a third term in office, but his announcement sparked an attempted coup and general unrest. Burundians have just been to the polls, voting in parliamentary elections last week, a process the UN says was neither transparent or credible. Next Wednesday, the country returns to the ballot box to vote in a president. But the UN's human rights chief warned of a serious crisis ahead.
What the people of Burundi are telling us is that they fear their country is on the brink of devastating violence. The risk to human life and to regional stability and development is high.
The UN estimates almost 150,000 people have fled to neighbouring countries, putting pressure on the region. And it warns the instability is unlikely to diminish with the election looming.
In a further sign of potential escalation, one of the leaders of the failed coup attempt recently claimed on a Kenyan television channel that his group was responsible for the wave of grenade attacks and security incidents in Burundi and vowed to continue to use violence to overthrow the government.
But Burundi's ambassador fired back, saying that was proof the violence of recent weeks had come from opposition parties, not the government.
Cette accusation ne tient plus aujourd'hui.
This is an accusation which is no longer relevant today, as one of the authors of the failed coup d'etat on 13th May 2015 has publicly taken responsibility for the grenade attacks and all other acts of violence perpetrated against the government to prevent the elections.
Contre les populations civiles.
Ambassador Shingiro insisted Wednesday's election would go ahead as planned. The Security Council is deeply divided over Burundi. China, Russia and the African members think that it's a matter for Burundi to deal with. But the European states and the US think Nkurunziza should step aside. With no unanimous approach, the Council has hobbled itself and is able to do little more than watch as the election approaches. Nick Harper, CCTV, New York.